A warm welcome to Joburg Today, where we bring you the 411 on what's happening in your beloved JHB. I'm your host, Riley Sakwe. With the start of the Ecomobility Month tomorrow, there are a lot of lanes in Sandton that have been closed down. To find out a little bit more about this initiative, check this out.
On September 28th at 9:00 p.m., the City of Johannesburg issued a public service announcement stating that the traffic changes in Sandton for the Ecomobility Festival will be tested out on September 29th. We took to the streets to find out how this surprise exercise affected the commuters in this area.
Yeah, I would have been at my destination about 10 minutes ago, and it's 10 minutes later and I'm still here.
I've been here for half an hour now, from a 10 minutes distance, so really, yeah, it's bad.
We were here in Sandton CBD. We're testing all our dedicated public transport lanes that will be provided during the Ecomobility. The idea of these lanes is to give public transport priority during the Ecomobility Festival. All the businesses, all the residents in Sandton will have access. It's just that the manner in which they're traveling will be changed slightly during the festival, just to prioritize public transport.
I don't know much about it. So it hasn't really been broadcast or advertised all that much. It's actually the dates of it even starting has been a surprise.
I don't know what's the Ecomobility about. Is it people are supposed to walk?
In South Africa, we don't have a decent enough public transport system. So it's actually just going to make it a lot worse, as you can see by today.
Let me just say that the dry run was in the what we call the contraflow, and we were using only one taxi and one bus. Now, when it's going to happen on Monday, all the buses and taxis, which usually would be on the one side, will now be on the other side. And we also hope that more people will be in the buses, especially from the park and rides, which means that there shouldn't be that kind of disruption. But I think that is the message, that if everybody's going to insist on still coming in the same way, then there is going to be increased congestion.
It's sort of a catch-22, You're just trying to reduce traffic, but you're causing more.
I don't understand. It's supposed to stopping people going into Sandton. We're going from home, away from Sandton, and they've got this. Makes no sense. I hope it fails, and I hope they get sued. As a lawyer, I hope they get sued for lots of money for wasted time.
I'm Samuel Gebhardt for Joburg Today.
I'm Bryce Nicholson, and you're watching Joburg Today.
Join the conversation on our Facebook page, that's joburgtoday.tv. Follow us on Twitter @JoburgToday. And if you're one of those people who are constantly on the move, then pockettv.mobi. That's pocket with an I. The Gautrain transport race was a day filled with fun and challenges and put the efficiency of our public transport systems to the ultimate test.
It's an idea that has been developed some time ago by the City of Johannesburg. We got Gautrain to copy the idea and tried out this idea of using multimodal transport systems to get from one point to the other.
What we want to do is make people aware of public transport and, more importantly, make aware that you can use public transport. So we've actually combined this into a race where teams get clues. They have to go from one clue to the other clue using public transport, and they have to make a choice which public transport they will use, and the one back here first then of course wins the prize. We in our country, we can't afford to have single vehicle occupancy vehicles using the system. We do small, we have to have congestion or beat congestion, so public transport is the way to go in terms of just making economic sense, but also making ecological sense.
We use the train, we use the bus, we use public transport, we use our feet. So through and through, very, very challenging, very fun. Also got to see parts of the city that we didn't necessarily know, or parts of the province that we didn't know we had access to with the public transport system.
I didn't know that the taxi drivers are so friendly. They were all willing to help and to divert from their routes and to drop us wherever we wanted to go. Yeah, so it was really nice, and and also a pleasure to realize that the public transport is so integrated in Gauteng. And unlike the public perception that we have, we think that to get from Midrand to Pretoria to Joburg, you will need your private car to make it on time.
Fun was had by all who participated in the public transport race, brought to you by the Gautrain Management Agency in association with the City of Joburg. And the prizes were well worth every piece of trouble. I'm Riley Sakwe for Joburg Today.
Hi guys, my name is Boiti and you're watching Joburg Today.
With the focus on eco-mobility next month, we take a look at the realities that we face today.
I think it is a great initiative. However, I think they haven't thought it through completely. I think the traffic here is going to be chaotic for all of us involved. But I think the underlying issue, I think, is a great thing to cause. So I think it's quite good. So I'll be using the Gautrain. So I'll be parking at this insurance station and driving from there with the Gautrain.
I think it's a great idea. I use the Gautrain because I come from Pretoria. So to relieve the traffic, we need to find ways of doing that. And one of the ways is taking buses and trains.
Next month, I'm using a taxi at the moment. So I've heard about this Ria Vaya, this and that. So I think I will try that.
Well, I think it's a good initiative. I think a lot of people will benefit from this initiative. It also creates less traffic on the roads as well, especially using Gautrain. Well, fortunately, I'm using Gautrain, so I'll be based in the office. And I don't get the opportunity to be part of this crazy traffic in the mornings or in the afternoons.
I think it's a good idea, but I don't think it would be suitable for everyone because not everybody is comfortable with the public transport and the other different modes of transport. And with most people working around Sandton, it's either business related or sales. So you're either in and out all the time and it wouldn't be so suitable for them.
Myself, I stay in Malibongo site in Cosmo City. To come here, it took me during the week, it take me 2 hours in the morning driving. But on weekend, I can drive 25 minutes to come here. I'll go and check on the website what they are planning to give us, because now if they're saying we have to park and take a public transport somewhere, we'll do that.
Hi, this is Darren Simpson from The Breakfast Express on 947. You watching Joburg Today.
And that brings us to the close of today's show. But be sure to check out our playlist to see what's happening in and around your vibrant city. That's it from me, Riley. I leave you with Newton's second law, fact of life. Enjoy.
Back in ETV.
Feeling is gone, lights went off as I walked away. Give me a chance, baby, I will change. Baby, please don't walk away. I said I was wrong and the feeling is gone, and the lights went off as I walked away. Give me a chance, baby, I will change. Baby, please don't walk away. So please don't leave me now. Let's make it work somehow. Somehow, please don't leave me now. Let's make it work somehow. Let's make it work somehow. Before I started speaking my mind, ask you now to think of me. It's a general question of the fact of life. Will you be there till the end of time? Before I started speaking my mind, ask you now to think of me. It's a general question and a fact of life. Will you be there till the end of time? So please don't leave me now. Hey, make it work somehow. Let's make it work somehow. Please don't leave me now. Hey, let's make it work somehow. Let's make it work somehow. Oh. So please don't leave me now. Hey, let's make it work somehow. speaking my mind.